So we're on back with part 3, okay? And again, we're dealing with news and prophecy like always, all right? The prophecies are here, people, and the prophecies are popping like popcorn, all right? This is something else I wanted to look up. Protests against surging mass tourism in Mexico. So the tribe of Issachar, again, they were given the corporate name of being called Mexicans. But they're the tribe of Issachar, part of the 12 tribes, and you can see what's going on, okay? They're attacking Edomites, all right? So you see that Jacob's trouble is not only our trouble, and you're going to have the same thing happen here in the Americas, okay? All across the Americas, okay? So things are going to get really, really bad here. Do you understand? Because, everything is clear to everybody. Okay? Everybody knows who goes around destabilizing nations. All right? Creating these wars. All right? Stealing the wealth, lands, resources. Okay? Everybody knows that. Everybody knows who the house thief is, right? It's spoken about, St. John's 10:10, the house thief cometh but to steal, kill, destroy, right? To rape, rob, commit murderous genocide. Everybody knows who does that, right? It wasn't the Negro, Latino, and Native Americans that did that, right? We didn't create a trail of tears for the self-proclaimed white man, did we? No. No, he did that to us, right? Andrew Jackson, right? You understand that? People, you understand that everything starts with the Northern Kingdom. That doesn't mean that our brothers and sisters of the Southern Kingdom, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, are safe, because they're not. And they know that. The ones that are in this truth do. Okay? Everything starts with the Northern Kingdom. And it's, everybody already knows that the Southern Kingdom is not going to be immune from Jacob's trouble. You understand that? Okay? And again, judgment starts, all right, with Israel. Give me a minute. All right, let's read about it. Ezekiel 9:4. And the Lord Yahweh said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem. Remember that you're a people first before you're a place. Okay? And set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. Now, who's he talking about? He's talking about the elect, the ones that sigh and cry, the ones that are in counsel with the Lord, okay, that have been called in, okay? So we're in counsel with the Lord, the ones that do his work, that make these videos and go out there on the highways and byways, all right, every week. So put a mark on them. The mark will go into the fact is that they're exempt from judgment, okay? They're exempt from judgment. Mark, Tav.
Strong's H8420, Tav.
All right. You see what it says? Mark as a sign of exemption from judgment. You see that? Now give me a minute. Let's get back to it. So you see the elect are the ones that are going to be saved. Remember, Israel is as the sand of the sea, as you read in Hosea 1 and 10 and many other places in the scriptures. All right? But only a remnant shall return back unto the Lord. You understand? And returning unto the Lord doesn't mean calling upon Jehovah or Jesus, which I explained already. No, you have to know the names. This is about being sincere. This is about being faithful. This is about honesty, truthfulness. How do you worship the Lord? In spirit and in truth. All right? And to the others, right? So this would be talking about the 2/3. To the others, he said in my hearing, go after them through the city and smite, and let not your eyes spare, neither have pity. Slay utterly the old, the young, the maids, the little children, women. Come not near any man upon whom is the mark, because again, okay, they've been exempt from the judgment, the elect. So anyone who has the mark in the forehead, which again is talked about in Revelations, the 7th chapter, when it's talking about, 12,000 from the tribe of Judah, 12,000 from the tribe of Gad, 12,000 from the tribe of Reuben, so on and so forth. And like I said, when you get all the way down to verse 9, all you got to do is go into the word kindreds there. Okay? And that will tell you, going in the blue letter of the Bible Concordance, that anyone who is the descendant of the 12 patriarchs. So it's only talking about, within that great multitude, the seed of Israel. Okay? Remember that the Israelites are scattered into the Gentile heathen nations. So no, it's not talking about the Gentile heathens. It's talking about Israelites that are scattered into those nations. Okay? That they have salvation. All right? So, again, saying utterly both made, little one children come near any man upon the mark, don't come near them. And begin at my sanctuary. See, begin at my sanctuary. All right, we'll end this here. We'll be right back with part 4 to close out. Shalom.